How are you guys doing so far? I hope you guys are doing pretty well. It's currently boiling hot here. I don't know why the frick it's boiling hot here, but it's still... Well, I guess we have to compensate for the fact that we had like a rainy summer, but at the same time, I also don't want to boil alive. So, thank you very much, sun, and thank you, I guess, nature, for first of all, like, soaking us, and then drying us, and then making us burn. I have no idea. Mother Nature is very whack, but then again, Auckland is also very whack when it comes to its weather. But anyway, back to doing some actual Minecraft stuff. We still need to work on the creeper farm that we keep kind of delaying all throughout the week because we ran out of materials and we need to get more materials. So hopefully, with the amount of wool that we have, we don't have to keep doing that unless some other problem arises. But hopefully that's not going to happen. I'm going to hope. So anyway, we got enough, like, hopefully a few stacks of wool that we can use to continue working on the creeper farm platforms, and we'll yeah, we'll see how things go, and hopefully I'm not going to lose my mind while doing this. Should I listen to... I'm going to listen to the Waves playlist, because I want some extra energy in my head. Okay, that's a little bit too much energy. Yeah, that's a little bit too much energy. What other tracks can I listen to that are pretty nice? Okay, this one's a really good track to start off with. Alright, anyway. Hope you're doing pretty nice, by the way, Mayhem. Amazing. Love listening to, like, some very, very wacky media sources. Not a big fan about, like, Fox News, honestly. But then again, there has also been some weird legality issues with that, but I'm not going to disclose it because it'll be very whack. Anyway, let's quickly dump in some other stuff that we have in our inventory still from last stream. This is a very nice book and a very nice sort of bow, so let me just quickly dump these items first, and then we'll see what the heck we still need to do for today's stream, because we got the wool set up, or not really fully set up, we got some wool. So all we need to do is place down the carpet that we are still missing. You also need to move all the cats as well. That's definitely not going to be a big pain in the arse. So anyway, we'll see how things would go. Let me just go back to the end and dump all the rest of the stuff over here. Orzi, I know, by the way, Orziton. Or Orziton. I just call you Orzi. Hope you're doing pretty nice though, mate. Welcome back. Hope you guys are doing pretty nice. I keep looking in the wrong direction. Amazing. I really need to block off, like, parts of that stronghold. But then again, I was, like, thinking about, like, looting the library in order to get, like, a lot of more books, or getting, like, a lot more books and stuff like that. But I don't know how well that's going to be worth. Alright, let's throw in all these books over here and this enchanted bow. I'm not going to kill you guys just yet. So you guys just chill for a bit, and we'll get ourselves to work with the creeper farm, hopefully. And hopefully nothing goes horribly wrong in terms of, like, actually building the thing, because we keep delaying... oh, we're over here this time. Okay, never mind. That's fine. Because we always keep delaying... completing the creeper farm because of how much materials we need, because we grossly underestimated the amount of carpet we need last stream, and the amount of... What was the resource that we were missing? I think cats. We just need a lot of cats as well for the creeper farm. So we spent like 2 streams getting those 2 materials. Do you count cats as materials? Whatever. So we got hopefully all the materials that we need, and hopefully nothing goes horribly wrong in terms of working on this. Unless it does, then yeah, then I'm gonna be crying. So anyway. So let's see what other carpet areas that we've not touched up on yet. So just only the small bit over here. So that's good to know. Everything else looks to be pretty much in order. So now we have to figure out how to transport the cats over here without, you know, immediately dying to the magma blocks that I somehow decided was a good idea to place on. Maybe I should just cover them up first. I think it will be wise if I cover them up first. Because I really don't want to, like, you know, see a cat burn to death. That's probably the last thing I want to deal with, but also I don't want to, like, probably not use stone bricks, because that will actually make it very hard for us to know what is part of the platform and what's not. So let's use something else. Do I have any other blocks that might be useful? Maybe wood, I guess. What is a block that I have, like, a very huge abundance of? Dirt. That actually would be a good block to use. Okay, let's use a lot of dirt. Easy to get rid of, but also very easy to, like, know what is not stone. I mean, it's definitely not stone, definitely. So this should also make it very easy for us to clean up. But just cover this area up real quick to avoid, like, unnecessary amounts of cat deaths. If you watch like Philza's like season 4, we're working on this exact same sort of design of creeper farm. You know what I mean. So anyway, let's quickly grab some spare dirt. Should be somewhere around here. Why is my nose trying to like? What the frick is on my nose? It feels like a bit of like a hair is like flying into my nostril. I hate it. I mean, you have hairs in your nostril. It's like a loose hair or something. I have no idea. And now my nose is going to be slowly irritated, I swear to God. Then again, I already took like another like hay fever tablets, so hopefully I'm not going to have any hay fever issues this stream. Because I did that before, excuse me, I had this sort of encounter before, so taking another like hay fever like medication actually helps out a little bit, so hopefully I'm not going to start sneezing spontaneously or something throughout the entire stream. I hope. Anyway, fill in all these areas. Alright, there we go. This is pretty straightforward anyway. So we just need a set of trapdoors. I need to get a lot of minecarts, so hopefully... I mean, there should be like plenty of spare iron that we can use anyway from the iron golem farm. Because we only like emptied it out like a small bit. I mean, not a small bit, but fully like last stream. I think halfway through the last stream. So there should be like a lot of spare iron that we can use for putting in the cats for the creeper farm. So let's get that sorted out. We need a lot of mine carts. So let me see what we have over here. Yeah, there actually is like quite a lot of like iron that we can take over. Take over or take? Yeah, that's a better word. Let me just dump the rest of the excess amount of dirt. And begin the process of moving some cats, and hopefully nothing is going to go horribly wrong. Where's the chest? There it is. The chest that has a few extra spaces. Alright. So, we're going to get ourselves 4 minecarts for now. We need some rails. Let me double check if there's... I know there's some rails somewhere in my ender chest, I believe. At 7, it's definitely not going to be enough, so I'm probably going to just have to make some more. I think there's some sticks here that I can grab. Yes, I can. I can actually grab these sticks. That'll be pretty useful for us. Alright, give us some extra rails. And it's already nighttime. Thank you very much, game. Appreciate it. So 4 over here. Let's quickly grab ourselves some leads just to make sure that the cat actually goes into the bloody mine cart. And we should be pretty much good to go as far as I know. Let me just quickly get some sleep before more mobs show up. But then again, I also do want to get some more gunpowder. But then again, we're working on the creeper farm, so what the frick am I saying? Let's try and get some more fireworks up real quick. Alright, let's get that all dumped out. Yeah, I'm gonna quickly also put this over here. I'm so good when it comes to inventory inventory management, definitely nothing going whack right now. Definitely nothing is going whack. Alright. Let's see, around here. I'm gonna quickly add ourselves the trapdoors. Where did I put them? Should be over here. Perfect. And we're just gonna lay them out in the middle. The cat's gonna be directly in the middle of the farm itself, so that way it'll be able to scare off all the creepers onto the edges. Keep a gap open so we can actually push the cat inside. There we go. Gonna put some rails set up over here. And now comes the tedious task of moving cats, which should hopefully be seamless, question mark. It should be somewhat, like, straightforward to move the cats, because all we need to do is just let them, like, not sit down and have them teleport towards the creeper farm itself. But I'm kind of scared that they'll just wander off into random places, so that's what I'm kind of worried about as well. Okay. Who wants to be the lucky candidate to be inside the minecart? No one wants to be inside the minecart. This is kind of a bra moment. Okay, anyway. You're gonna go in. Oh my god. You're gonna go inside. Thank you. And we're gonna get rid of the bottom one as well. I really need to change that beacon because I don't want to instantly mine off the block that's beneath the cat, but that could also be a problem. Alright, next candidate. Who wants to be inside this, creeper farm module or cell? It's not really a cell. Technically, each floor is technically like a cell of some kind when it comes to like farms, but I guess like a creeper farm module is a better word for it. Alright. Get inside. No, that's the wrong way. This way. Perfect. Thank you very much. Okay, this is actually so far going pretty painless, so I don't have to rely too much on like using the leashes. So at least the leashes are not going to be used that much or at all, hopefully. Unless something goes horribly, horribly wrong, but so far everything is looking pretty painless. But then again, it could also be a knock on wood sort of statement, so who knows. Don't go over there. And why are you over there? Okay, anyway, teleport over here. Okay, there we go. Gotta love cats. Gotta love dealing with cats. Alright. Push, 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 and push. I'm probably still gonna hold the leads, just in case the hopper... Oh, I can't speak properly. The upper level, like, cats do something very weird, but hopefully it's not gonna go very weird. Alright, first level of cat secured. So theoretically, this would be operational. But we still need to set up the rest of the floors, so it's not going to be fully operational just yet. Anyway, next floor. Let's get all of the materials that we don't need out of here. I'm going to get rid of the leads for... Actually, no, I'm going to keep the leads for now. Because we have to deal with more cat problems. Paul says, am I late? It's only been 15 minutes, so I wouldn't say you're late. So far, it's technically a little bit early. So I hope you're doing pretty nice so far still, Paul. Chad's been very quiet, though, so there's that, I guess. Alright, raise up the blocks over here. I don't know how high they should be on each floor segment, but technically we have... Well, we have 2 over here, but we need to like raise it up by an extra block because we want a 2-gap space between each floor. So it should be fine like this. 1, 2... And this is basically the level that the next level should be. This is not tedious whatsoever. I'm not going to have like an aneurysm trying to figure out how this should look. Where's my food? There it is. I always love listening to these cubby tracks. I think it will be easier if I like place it down from like below over here. Alright. Get rid of those corners, or set up those corners over here. Alright. How the frick was I able to like do this so seamlessly back in Season 6? This feels very weirdly tedious. I don't know. Alright, at least we got that sorted out. Oh, whoops. Probably would need to get rid of the 𝗦cie𝗰𝗶𝗹 beacon at some point, or maybe I should just remind myself that I have to like be very careful about breaking blocks. Just gotta love dealing with 𝗦cie𝗰𝗶 instant mining. Very good for destroying terrain and stuff, but not great for working on farms unless you're very careful. Alright, so far we got that platform in the right shape. Let's. I don't know if I should start fitting out the platforms first when I build them, or should I just work on all the platforms and then fit them out with all the stuff we need? Probably fit them in, or like put the things up first, so that way I know what the frick am I doing. That'll hopefully solve a lot of headaches, maybe. My biggest worry is that once we're starting to like fully fit in like each like floor and stuff like that, that creepers are just going to start piling on or spawning in prematurely. I feel like I might need to torch up all the floors up to a certain point, I guess, because of how much floors we're going to be adding here. So we'll see. How you doing, by the way, 𝗦Big, by the way? Creeper farm, indeed. Okay. Just do some quality control stuff to make sure that I'm not, like, misaligning the platform a bit, but everything looks to be pretty much good. So we'll just fill in the flooring itself. 𝗦cie𝗰𝗶𝗹 or 𝗦cie𝗰𝗶𝗹. I don't know exactly how to pronounce your name, sorry. But hope you're doing pretty nice, by the way, mate. Welcome to the stream. Hope your day's been doing pretty nice so far, PJ. Alright, slowly but surely get ourselves a nice looking creeper farm.
Stretch.
Yeah, thank you very much, Paul, for the stretch. Also, I love how the sound effect for like stretch is always just some woman saying stretch. Fits pretty well, honestly. Kind of oddly reminds me of like some sort of fitness related thing. It's actually kind of terrifying. Alright, there we go. And that should be pretty much good. PJ's enough to say, that's no worries then. Hope your day's doing pretty well so far, PJ. God, my nose, no! Why is my nose beginning to act up? I literally just had, like a few minutes ago, I took my freaking, like, hay fever medication, and now my nose wants to start being stuffy. How about frick you, nose? Frick you for being in existence. I mean, you're very useful for, like, taste and stuff like that, but also frick you for being annoying. I love dealing with my freaking nose sometimes. Okay. Go over here. Self-care time indeed. Always take care of yourself, guys. Especially while gaming. Oh my god, I keep missing this. Alright. That should be good. Now we just fill this area in. I'm out of blocks. Well, that's going to be easy to solve, though, because we already stockpiled so much stone around through here. So, where's all my stockpile of stone? There's my stockpile of stone. Give me all them stone bricks. Amazing. And this is why whenever you're, like, terraforming stuff next to an area you want to build, that you hoard the resources if you're going to use them and stuff like that. Very useful. Because often or not, like, when you're excavating something, you keep forgetting to, like, or don't really want to, like, excavate, or not excavate. Whenever you're working on, like, destroying a biome or excavating an area, you often don't really think too much about, like, collecting the materials that you keep mining off. But if you're needing to use the materials, it's always advisable that you, you know, collect the materials. Very useful. I can't talk properly anymore. What the frick is wrong with my brain? Alright, there we go. Let's get the corners set up. Oh my god, you know, I'm gonna leave it there. Yeah, it's kind of tough to try to, like, lay out the platforms correctly. I should have, like, not put the carpet in, maybe? I don't know what's the best course of action in terms of, like, setting up those platforms. Probably will need to get ready, like, with some torches, though, to make sure mobs don't accidentally start spawning in. Because that's the last thing I kind of want in a farm that's not completely, ready yet. Alright. I mean, this should pretty much be okay. Get rid of that. Alright, looking pretty good. Oh, it's so freaking warm in this stupid room. I really have nothing else better to say, honestly. I'm gonna hope that it's not gonna be too hot later on this evening, but it is super bloody warm today. Do you always have 5 average viewers? I mean, as of recently, yeah, we usually have, like, lower amounts of viewers for whatever reason, honestly, but sometimes we have, like, some huge peaks and some low peaks, so it's honestly whatever. I wouldn't really say the viewership is always consistently at 5 viewers, though. But sometimes, for whatever stupid reason, or whatever reason, honestly, it just goes down to, like, a single digit. I honestly have no idea. Because I've been basically doing the exact same thing, with just this hardcore type of, like, content for, like, well over 2 years. And I've seen, like, over 100 viewer, like, peaks of viewers, and then 1-digit viewers, and I don't understand why the heck is it working. It makes no sense. Alright, anyway. Every single platform algorithm works in very mysterious ways, because I legitimately have no clue how the frick it does things. Anyway, see you later then, Cinder. Hopefully see you next time then. Be sure to get some good rest, and hopefully you do pretty well at what you need to do. Or if you need to get some rest as well, then you can get some rest. Alright, let's raise up the glass platforms a bit. Okay. Really like these sort of vibes of cyberspace. Sorry, I can't speak properly. Holy frick! I really love the vibes of, like, these cyberspace tracks. There's some that don't really fit very well with some kinds of vibes I like, but these ones vibe pretty damn well. Okay, so In terms of making sure that we don't accidentally start spawning in actual creepers and whatnot, I'm going to probably put some torches on the edges or the corners over here. And that's going to help prevent accidental spawning of, you know, wacky exploding pickles. Because this farm is far from being finished, and it's still under construction. So, yeah, ideally I don't want chaos over here yet. Definitely indeed, Cinder. Hopefully see you next time then, mate. Okay, let's dump all the rest of that over there. Get the rest of the carpet. And hopefully that should be more than enough. Alright, same pattern again. Do this. Can't wait for, like, the temperatures to finally fall in this country here. It's so freaking unbearably hot. And I also don't really like summer in general. So having a nice sort of like cool weather coming up is going to be really nice later on. Anyway, it's hot in winter. I mean, in other places in the world, it's not currently winter. It's currently summer here in New Zealand. In other places, you guys are freezing to death and having entrances blocked with snow, which is really yikes. But luckily for me here in New Zealand, or specifically Auckland, we don't usually get any snow, which is kind of sad, honestly, when it comes to like very damp winters. But at the same time, yeah, it's also very whack with a lot of the snowstorms occurring in like the United States and Canada and other places in the world. Always a big yikes to hear about that. Yeah, crazy how hemispheres work, indeed. But then again, everything is getting slightly worse in terms of like weather, because thank you, climate change, for being an absolute arse, or mainly companies who keep allowing climate change to still be a freaking bloody problem for all of us. So anyway, hope you're doing pretty nice, by the way, Giga Boy. Great name, by the way. 1, 2, 3, or just trying to count like the corners here. Trying to get these carpet patterns right, and that should help prevent spiders from spawning in. I hope. Looks to be pretty much good. Alright, next trapdoors. That's a lot of humans indeed. Thanks a lot, humans indeed. I have trapdoors everywhere. What the frick? So we're gonna get the rails set up. I also should probably add like the next platform that's level over here. That actually would be wise. And also I need to place down a lot of trapdoors over here as well. So that's why I need to like get like a lot of trapdoors ready. Boy, fun for everybody. Don't really need to carry the glass for a bit. Gotta love working on creeper farms like these. Bum 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 do 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 bum bum. Can't even get up. It's fine. God, my nose. Why does my nose want to be so irritating today? Which a frick off nose. Jesus. Okay. Have that set up over here. I mean, this should be looking pretty good. My voice is going to have like a huge voice crack after a while. That's going to be lovely for all of us. Get all those platforms set up. How the frick did I miss this one? Alright, there we go. Let's get that off. And that should hopefully be good. Let's start adding like a bit of the trapdoors here. We cannot, oh God, I can't speak properly. We cannot add like the trapdoors onto this level just yet. In fact, like with the magma blocks being this high up, I don't think it's gonna spawn any creepers on top over here because of the small amount of light that magma blocks emanates. But once we replace all this magma blocks with, it's dirt right now, but underneath it's like magma blocks. I guess in the future, once we have like a lot of wither roses, we'll easily replace this, so it should not be a huge issue for us for the meantime. But anyway, trapdoor time. Let's hope we still have enough supply of wood by the end of this, but I have zero faith. As a big creeper farm, what's the need? I just need like a lot of gunpowder. And I also don't want to AFK like 500 years in order to get gunpowder, you know? Which hopefully makes sense. Anyway, let's get the edges off first, and then we'll fill in the bottom portions here. Oh God, This is how tedious working on creeper farms are. Alright, there we go. Do I want to put stuff on the edges? I don't really know, honestly. Oh my god. How the frick? Okay, apparently I like managed to like place down the trapdoor on the edge of the oh my god, I forgot about the blocks over here. I'm a genius. Okay, I'll fix that. Anyway, I somehow managed to like place down a trapdoor on the hitbox of the carpet, so that's great. That's definitely not going to be annoying. No gas farm? Well, I don't really have a very good need for having to get a gas farm. Like, once you have like a lot of tiers and you already have enough tiers to resurrect a dragon, I can't speak properly. And once you have enough tiers to like resurrect the dragon multiple times, what even is the point of a gas farm? So is this yeah, this should probably extend all the way over there. I mean, sure, gunpowder, but you can also just build a very beefed up creeper farm. I think it's a little bit more tedious as well to also like make sure you have like the same amount of raids onto like a gas farm. It's a bit more tedious, I think, compared to like setting up creeper farms. Plus, it's a lot more like powerful if you're able to like make this farm even more efficient. Whereas in gas, I think there's a little bit more limitations in how they would spawn in. Because you deal with like multiple levels and all that stuff. That's also really a bit of a nightmare. Also, incoming ad break to those who are not part of the Fox Squad, or to those who have not subscribed to this very wacky channel yet via Twitch. There's a little bit of heads up about that, because we need to still pay bills, unfortunately. And unfortunately, because of us not being a very big channel, we have to still rely on ads on making sure we can get those bills paid. So a little bit of a heads up about that. Alright. Fill this area in. Oh, how you doing, by the way, dummies? Hope you're doing pretty well. Is the Discord server ping actually working? Just to make sure that I'm not going insane. It is working fine. So it's very weird to see like a huge like drop in viewership after a while, because usually just up to like 20 people join in first. So very interesting. Maybe it also is like it's currently like being a school season and everyone has to go to school and whatnot. But then again, it's Friday for some parts of the world, so very weird. Hopefully I'm not forgetting any other areas around through here. This is like gonna be just putting the trapdoors on the sides there is already like both time consuming and resource intensive. So hopefully I'm not forgetting any other like areas here, but I am definitely seeing a lot of like sides missing with their trapdoors. Oh boy, this is definitely a good sign. God damn it, there's so many of them. So many platforms I need to place down so much trapdoors. Oh god. I don't even have a tree farm or anything just like that yet, so that's even more painful. Okay. So far that's alright, I guess. We'll just keep putting some more stuff around through here. Also join the wacky Discord server, by the way, if you guys haven't. God, can I not talk today? What the frick is wrong with my brain? Always love listening to this track. Dark X says, how did you die in your last world? I mean, technically I run like 2 worlds after... What the frick am I saying? I lost 2 hardcore worlds in the span of like a week or so. So you can do !S6 to see what happened to the 2-year long running hardcore world. And then !death to see the most recent hardcore death. But currently we're on our 8th attempt. And we're currently doing surprisingly fine in terms of like progress. I have absolutely no idea what you mean by that, Gigaboy, and I honestly don't want to know. Because I feel like a lot of like, especially like a lot of North American ads for some reason are very weirdly, like catering to like the Gen Z sort of like stereotype of like people or whatever. Like some people just really want to like relate to kids in some ways in a very bad, relatable way, I guess. It's basically r/ like a hello fellow kids or something like that, or fellow kids. It's kind of gonna be very whack. Alright, let's see around here. Trapdoors on the sides here, looking pretty good. I think it's actually going to be better if I have like a top-down view like this. That way you can see easily if there's like some trapdoors that are missing. And so far, all these 3 platforms are fully set up. So this is the only platform that hasn't even got a platform on the edges over here yet. So let's fix that up. I have no idea if I know what a pizza pocket is. As far as I know, like, I know what a hot pocket is, and a lot of weird variations of hot pockets that I've seen here in New Zealand. But I don't know if pizza pockets are really that, like, as well known as a meme, I guess. Anyway, is there an application for a stream mod? That will hopefully arrive sometime, maybe later this month, maybe? I am planning to think about opening some applications maybe later in the future. But yeah, definitely join the Wacky Discord server when those are going to be announced, because I'll always would make these can't speak properly, Jesus. I always would make like Discord mod applications up on either the Twitter account, on my Twitter account, or on the Discord server. Most likely on the Discord server though. And now I'm more confused by reading whatever the frick is message in the chat, so whatever, I have no idea. I'm gonna presume it's more processed, and it's just a more processed version of whatever a Hot Pocket is. But then again, Hot Pocket's also processed, so I have absolutely no freaking clue. Alright, anyway, fill this. Close all of that. So a little bit more edges over here that we need to fill in. And yep, join the Wacky Discord server if you guys haven't yet. Definitely wouldn't need to consider working on like a tree farm or something, because this is going to take up so much freaking wood. Okay, so we got the edges sorted out. Now comes the even more resource intensive part of like building a creeper farm, and that is to put so many freaking trapdoors on the bottom level of this floor. AKA we have to cover up the entire ceiling here with trapdoors, because creepers have a very distinct sort of like height profile that is different to all the other mobs, and the only way that you're able to like prevent them from spawning, or not the creepers themselves, but any other mobs spawning in but creepers, is to fill in the ceiling with nothing but trapdoors. So we'll have to deal with that for the next few minutes. Lovely. I'm gonna throw up the other screen because this is gonna be such a tedious mess. And we're also gonna need we're probably also gonna need to like chop down some trees, because this is going to be a very resource intensive process. Oh god. Anyway, Dummy says day 350, which is public to see. Still have like a long way to go to reach our previous day counter like record, so still a few thousand days away, but we're making good progress. Alright, that's floor number 1. It's just peppered with nothing but like trapdoors, which is kind of the point. Alright, let's fill in the edges here. Is it actually necessary to like put trapdoors above the carpet? I think it actually would affect spawn rates a little bit, so I guess it's probably a good reason for that. Jesus freaking Christ. How you doing, by the way, 𝗦𝗍? I saw like the raid message first, and then I still get jump scared by my own freaking raid alerts. So anyway, hope you're doing pretty nice though, 𝗦𝗍. Hope your day's been doing pretty nice. And hopefully your stream's also been doing pretty well. Alright, filling on the edges over here. How's it going? So far so good. We're just chilling off, just trying to work on a bloody creeper farm, and everything is going as well as you would expect building a freaking creeper farm. Giga Boy, welcome to the Fox Army. And we're out of trapdoors and wood. Is that gonna be the next like thing we need to like resource hog? Is so much freaking wood? I swear to God. Alright, let's see what we have. I don't want to use up all the birch logs, because I kind of want to use that for just anything else other than trapdoors. So the next best thing that we can do is to chop down the rest of the forests that are nearby here. What could possibly go wrong while doing all that? This is gonna definitely not be very tedious. Really kind of miss like my mega taiga oak tree forest that I had back in season 6. But oh well. We'll probably will, like, actually bring it back at some point anyway, because it actually did deliver us, like, a lot of wood for us to work with. Alright, there we go. Then again, I also want to keep, like, the trapdoors consistent, so... oak trees it is. Good old pain. Alright, there we go. Fly over here. Ow. Really wish it was, like, some sort of, like, mega... like oak tree sort of thing. That would honestly be very helpful when it comes to like getting just, you know, like a lot of like oak related woods. I can't speak properly, Jesus. Alright, there we go. Still need to break off all this again. I'm tempted to chop down the birch trees because it will just be left behind, but at the same time, I also just want to collect nothing but oak, so that is probably going to be a problem. So I get that. Would making a tree farm really, like, help this effort at all? I actually wouldn't need to, like, think about that, because it'll still take a lot of time to also work on a blade tree farm properly. But I guess we also need a lot of wood in other projects, but I have no idea, honestly. Then again, tree farms are a little bit finicky. So there's that also that I have to deal with. Alright. Break all that. Always love listening to this track. So many oak trees though over here to harvest. I mean, I hate these freaking oak trees. And the reason why is that they're always going to be like a hidden like log in the middle of the stupid bloody tree, so they would not like die off as normal trees and stuff like that unless you get rid of that bloody oak log. I really hated these types of trees. They're such an annoyance to like get rid of. But once you do get rid of them, they are, well, pretty much able to die off pretty easily, but still, it's so freaking bloody annoying. At least I think that's all of the logs gone rid of, so hopefully that's all going to wither away. We're into, like, the changes in the colors of the leaves, so we should be fine. Still a long way to go around through here. There we go. Oh, Jesus Christ, this tree. Okay. Lots of low oak logs, though, but it is still a pain in the arse to get rid of. Oh my god. Usually I would just burn these trees, but considering that we also need the logs, I'm gonna try my best not to, like, burn it. Okay. Get out of the way. Gotta make sure all the logs are going down. How much logs do we have from all of that? That is still not enough. Here's my, like, half-arse attempt at chopping down these stupid trees. God, they're just, like, leftover logs all over the place, and it's really annoying to find where other logs are still left over. That should hopefully be it. Okay. That looks pretty much alright. How you doing, by the way, Big Bang? Hope you're doing alright as always. Get rid of the leftover trees here. Probably once, like, the sun finally sets, then we can take a little bit of a break and focus on building again. So, like, one Minecraft day building, one Minecraft day, not building. Just gathering materials around, the forest nearby. Because we need so many freaking oak logs. Or not just logs, we need a lot of, like, trapdoors. Good old creeper farms. Definitely not tedious to build. I mean, technically there's a little bit more of a compact version of building a creeper farm. But then again, we also want some pretty fast rates as well, so... And also don't want my spawn chunks to lag as hard. There was like, I think a published video by 𝗦𝗪𝗀, I believe, or was it 𝗦𝗪𝗀? I can't remember. Who actually did like a video about a very like 2-block version of a creeper farm that's uses suffocation, or not suffocation, no, actually uses like lava damage, using like lava cauldrons and whatnot to like grind through tons and tons of creepers. And since it was very like compact, the design of like getting those creepers in, you can easily tile it and just have it go over like a huge area. But at the same time, I have no idea how much a moving rail, which is the way of like collecting the freaking creeper in order to like suffocate into like lava and whatnot, having multiple rail systems working at the same time would lag or affect the entire world. So we're probably not going to go for that route at all as a replacement to whatever this farm is. Maybe someone's gonna like say in the chat, oh, have you seen this like creeper farm design that 𝗦𝗪𝗀 made that is only just like using a lava bucket and just a rail system? And I have to like say yeah, and it's probably not gonna be very friendly to like the lag out of a single player world, but who knows? I actually have no idea if it's actually gonna be like very good in performance, but it is just a very interesting sort of design. Probably not gonna pursue it though, because again, performance. This is far from enough, but it's better than, well, it's still not better, but whatever. At least we're getting something out of that. Let me just quickly plant off all of these oak trees so we can actually just harvest them all at once at some place. So maybe over here, just have this just completely lined with like oak saplings. Is it gonna like affect each other and not grow as efficiently? Maybe. But at the same time, I also don't care. I need a lot of oak logs. Okay. Throw this back over there. Get this all back. Okay, let's see what we still have to deal with. Tons and tons of platforms still need to be filled with trapdoors. That's always lovely to see. Why the frick is this room so hot? I have no idea, honestly. The room is so freaking boiling warm now. It will be very good if this was the temperature I had to deal with in winter, but unfortunately it's not winter here in New Zealand. It's actually technically fall here, and technically spring in the northern hemisphere. But at the same time, it also just isn't. It's just not going to give a shite. The weather's just not going to give a shite about our own sort of like calendar. So we'll just have to live with it. Totally not traitless. How you doing, by the way? Totally not traitless. Hope your day's been doing pretty nice so far, mate. How you doing, by the way, mate? Hi, yes. Indeed, hope you're doing pretty nice. You said my name right. Do people not say your name right? Totally not. I mean, if people can't really see the words properly, I can see how that might be a problem. But at the same time, you can always fix the capitalization of the name, and that should also solve the problem. But yeah, totally not traitless. Much more easier name than others I've seen. So I hope you're doing pretty nice though. Traitless though. Okay, that should be fine around through here. They say totally not rateless. Do people just accidentally just combine the two T's? That is interesting. Totally not rateless. That's very interesting. And you know, by the way, the Underhound. Yeah, Underhound. Hope you're doing pretty nice though. Yeah, I don't know how people would not be able to see the two T's, because usually that is like a bit of a weird thing to see in English, so that seems interesting. Underhound, welcome to the Fox Army. Hope your day's been doing pretty well. I think it's gonna be easier if I just place blocks like this. Anyway, yes, same with you. I'm doing pretty well as well. Had a bit of a lazy day-ish, so I wasn't as productive as I want to be, but overall, at least I was able to do some work, so overall today's been doing okay. Did get some, like, caffeine, like, sort of withdrawal, though, because if we ran out of, like, coffee that I like, but then we restocked with coffee that I like, so now I'm happy. Alright. That should be the first floor, fully decked out with nothing but trapdoors. hopefully. So I guess we'll move on to the next floor, I guess. I mean, we still need to like we still need to get like the cats into these positions over here, so we'll get that sorted out then. So get the trapdoors laid out like this, and also get the rails pointed into the middle. So I need these. Alright, there we go. Rails over here. Anyway, I remember I watched you like 1 year ago, and then I have come back, so E. Hopefully able to like see a huge difference to these streams now compared to some time ago. The streams are way better, honestly. Hopefully. Try energy drinks? I am not going to try freaking energy drinks. I've seen way too many people in the chat like say they are just drinking them non-stop. And saying that like they don't have to sleep all the time, and that just frightens me. And also, I probably would not like the taste of it either. Apparently, like a lot of energy drinks just don't taste good, so it's just whack if I go for that. I always would prefer coffee or maybe tea if I have a very good like sort of like knowledge of what teas I would like to drink, because I'm still not a big fan of most like popular teas, but who knows. Yeah, most people agree that they actually don't taste good, so what even is the bloody point? Like, I'm also a sensory drinker. I will not drink something that just doesn't taste good in general. Alright, time to move you guys again for new cats, for new platforms. Please do not fall off, because that'll be very whack. Why is there only 3 of you? Where's your fourth? Where's the 4th guy? And you guys keep falling off. That's already a good sign. Okay. Since you're the only cat that hasn't fallen off the platform yet, and thank God I did not put magma blocks, or have the magma blocks exposed, you're gonna go inside the minecart. Frick, the minecart's getting away. Go over there, get inside, perfect. No! There we go. Now you stay there and don't escape. If you escape, I will be very angry. Where the frick are my cats? Okay, all 3 of them are here. So, or all 4 of them are here. One of them just decided to, like, teleport on the bottom like so that's lovely. Alright, you'll be the chosen cat. You go in the middle over there, and then get scooped. I always say I love the saying scooped, because I always keep saying that whenever I scoop my cat up IRL. So that's great. Like ginger and lemon tea, so that's pretty fair. And Benjamin Kids, if I haven't said already, hope you're doing pretty nice, by the way. And welcome to the stream, do not fall off. Why the frick do you want to do this hitbox? Player hitbox, please. Just go over here. Yep, this direction. Like, I'm not in pain that the fact that this cat might die. I'm just in pain that I have to, like, teleport this cat back all the way over here again. Get into the minecart. How dare you oppose me? Okay, this is a bra moment. What the frick? Get in the minecart. Why do you not like the minecart? There we go. Now stop moving! What the frick is wrong? How do you have a mine on your own? No, that's not allowed. Sorry. Get inside the minecart. You're going inside the minecart whether you like it or not. There you go. How the frick do you have a mine of your own? Jesus. Anyway, I hate the hitboxes in Minecraft. I mean, some of them. I wouldn't really say I hate all of the hitboxes in Minecraft, but they are... Some of the hitboxes of certain mobs are really annoying. Maybe zombies, rabbits, but yeah. And Vexes as well, frick Vexes. Freaking demon angels. There we go. And easy peasy. There goes our 2nd layer of cats. Just ignore that I hit that one. Just ignore that. Okay. Now we have to build the next platform, and hopefully nothing is going to go horribly scuff while doing that. Let me just add some torches to the corners, so that way mobs don't accidentally start spawning in. How come I did not pick up that rail earlier? What the frick? Okay. Okay, so we need to start placing down blocks again. Do you trade stocks? Like, individual stocks, no, because I'm not really that firm of a believer or people trying to get rich quick by just investing into a single company. And also probably is terrible in terms of financing in general. Let's quickly figure out what else we'll have to do. We'll have to set these things up again, get some more glass blocks, and raise up the heights once again. Yeah, most trading or like investing source things is really for people with over $100 or preferably way more than that. So with only $20, that's not really asking a lot. Unfortunately, you would need a lot of money in order to invest into like something. I mean, then again, that kind of is a point though. What kind of graphics card do you have? You can do ! specs to see what graphics card I have. Okay. Oh god, I'm running out of white glass already. That better not be like a common thing I have, or have a problem with now. Let me just turn all of these into stained glass. Should have some white dye still left over. Yep. Turn this into white glass. Anyway, this is still going to take a while to fully construct. Oh boy. Alright. Probably will leave a gap on the edge so that way it's easier for me to get up and down the platforms, because I know for a fact that's going to be a common thing I'll have to deal with. And I don't want to waste my fireworks. Alright. There we go. Let's do something like this. Okay, let's quickly go to sleep before mobs start spawning in again. I should probably just move the freaking bed, honestly. One, it will also avoid this guy from sleeping into my bed all the time, but also it's just more convenient. And it makes sense. Anyway, join the Wacky Discord server, by the way, if you guys haven't. That way you get notified of more of these wacky streams, as always. What the frick? What's the point of that emphasis? Okay, whatever. I can't speak properly anymore. My god, my brain. I don't know what the heck my brain is going up with, or turning up with right now. It makes no bloody sense. Frick. Fly up here. Alright, keep building this up. And things should hopefully look good. Unless it doesn't, then I will cry. But everything should be pretty much all good to service. Okay. That's the these sort of glass edges sorted out, so we can pretty much like, I mean, I would keep some of it, because we still need to fill in those like small gaps over there. But now it's time for us to build up the next platforms. This is definitely not tedious whatsoever. This entire bloody task of building a bloody creeper farm. Definitely not tedious. And I almost lost that carpet block. Alright. Get the edges sorted out. I really miss Swift Sneak. I have to resort to like using like ninja bridging tactics in order to like place down blocks faster. Alright, anyway. Get rid of that. I probably should also add my wristband onto my left arm because it's scaping against the table again. Amazing. Alright. Looking pretty alright so far. Next level. Frick. What the frick is that villager trying to like do next to the creeper farm? It's been really interested with like whatever's being developed, I guess. I mean, I wouldn't blame him. I would also wonder why the frick is these like 4 weird silos being constructed in the middle of nowhere. Alright. There we go. Oh my god. Please work with me, blocks. Or hitboxes of blocks, okay. And there I go. And there I go even further, okay. All I want to do is just land on the ring of freaking blaze stone bricks, and the game says, nah, you go fast. You go fast now. Thank you very much. Alright, fill in the edges here. This really is a kind of interesting chill vibe, I guess. With a hint of energy because of the music. Okay, platform here's done. Alright, there we go. Fix that. This feels very weird, but then again, like, it's all just a pattern that you just have to, like, keep building on, so it's not as bad of, or as complicated as you would think working on this type of creeper farm. Everything is just honestly just a pattern. It's just extremely resource intensive and also very grindy to go through. This will probably be finished by the end of next week, if I'm very optimistic. But sometimes I'm not very optimistic with how fast I can work on projects like these, or builds like these. But then again, there is an end goal in sight. I kind of want to just aim for, like, maybe 5 or 10 levels? I mean, 10 levels is pretty overkill. But hey, you gotta get, you know, gotta maximize the amount of space you have, I guess. Usually you can just get away with probably like 6, but maybe 10 is more than enough. The more gunpowder, the better. At least I don't have to, like, keep grinding. Keep grinding creepers after a while. Okay, looking good, looking good. Go to the next level over here. Oh my god, the freaking instant freaking blade breaking. Thank you, haste. I'm probably gonna, like, switch the... You know, I'm gonna switch the beacon effect, just to avoid that from happening. Instead, but something else that might be more beneficial, such as jump boost, which is really handy. Why the heck is my head itching? Alright. So I can at least do this. Or almost through that, but hey, it kind of works. Do. I can jump 2 blocks, yep. So that's going to be helpful. There we go. Fill in all the edges once again. At least I don't have to worry about stone bricks being like a supply problem. Wood, though, is the biggest bottleneck I think we have for this entire project, because we need so many trapdoors in order to, like, get this thing fully properly working. And God forbid how much materials we need for that, or how many logs we need for all of that. Ba-dum-ba-bum. Bum-bum-bum-bum. I'm out of glass again. Okay. Ow. Alright, let's fix the rest of the corners. Wonder if I should start replacing, or not start replacing, but in the future when I'm thinking about, like, what I want to work on in this spawn region, because this is the world spawn region. I'm thinking about whether I could try and, like, replace some of the blocks with concrete to make it a little bit more nicer looking. But then again, I just want this thing to work properly, I guess. Make sure all the basic functionality is fully set up. Otherwise, I'm just getting myself a little bit too far ahead. I'm pretty excited for what I can, like, further add to this farm maybe in the future if I'm bored or whatever like that. Who knows? And I fell down again. Can I jump? I cannot jump through here. Okay. What other areas we still need to add? This area, indeed. There we go. Pick that up. Bop, bop. And I fell down. Good job. Alright, how you doing, by the way, Demon Foxy? Hope your day's been doing pretty nice so far. But just chilling over here if you want to just chill as well. That's no worries. How the frick am I already running out of stone bricks? Do I still have some more over here? Apparently not. Oh well, at least we can still make some more. Anyway, my day's good. How's yours? Overall, it's been pretty chill. Wish I was a little bit more productive than what I have been doing for today, but overall, I'm actually doing pretty alright. It's boiling hot here, though, in this room, because it's still technically summer here in New Zealand, but overall, we're doing pretty alright. Alright, let's put the outer edge blocks. This is definitely not tedious whatsoever. Tediousness does not exist, only pain and suffering. That's a quote to live by. Yep, that's good. Still need to work on the rest over here. Boop. Do 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 do. Oh my god, I'm so good at freaking placing down blocks. Anyway, I was the 𝗦cie𝗰𝗶 person. I got a new account, so 𝗦cie𝗰𝗶 I think I kind of remember like your account earlier, but then again, my brain also probably is very fuzzy when it comes to like details. Still though, very big pog though. Hope you're still doing all right as always. Oh my god. Okay, let's go over here. Make sure all that's all fit properly. I can't wait to turn this into a huge time lapse, I swear to god. At least I'm not doing this in like a 12-hour stream, which I actually had to do. Like quite some time ago, I think July in 2020, I did like a 12-hour stream having to work on this. Like these types of like, not like all these creeper farms though, because that's way too much work, but just a single, like just working on a single creeper farm. I've spent like quite a long time trying to get that actually fully set up. It was painful. And the amount of trapdoors that we had to like also get as well, that was really a mess. How the bloody hell? Okay, you get off of my bed. Why there's always gonna be a stray villager ready for me, ready just to take over my bed? I really, whatever. Just been chilling out lately and creating a game, so that's pretty pog to hear about that. Yeah, game development, especially indie game development, can be very tedious, so hopefully everything's been going pretty well so far. Hopefully. Alright, oh my freaking god. Hey, at least you're not alone, that's pretty pog though. Hey Doja, welcome back again, and I fell down again. Who knew that working on creeper farms are an absolute freaking tedious ass mess. But yeah, I hope you're doing pretty nice so far still, Doja. Alright, there you go. Alright. Alright, trapdoor time. Time to place down so many trapdoors around the edges. And I don't believe we have enough trapdoors to even like get the outside edges fully set up. Yeah, we only have like 104 trapdoors, which is not sufficient whatsoever for all of this. Oh boy, here comes a lot of pain. I'm good, how about you? How was your day? So far my day's also been doing pretty alright. Can't speak properly anymore. It's been tiring though, but honestly every single day has been kind of tiring, I guess, because I had to go back to university and all that stuff. But overall I'm doing pretty alright. How did you die in your last hardcore world? You can do !S6 and !death to figure that all out. Just put those commands in the chat and you'll be able to get the link. Because it's still a pretty wacky death though. But I'm still pretty unfazed. Even to this day, like many months later, I'm still unfazed about losing that hardcore world. Like 2 years of history, sure. But at the same time, all the work that I had to do on that hardcore world was extremely fatiguing. So I was kind of relieved to like actually finally be broken away from that hardcore world. But yeah, it just feels weird. Like I thought it would be much more like more emotional about losing that hardcore world, but I just didn't feel too emotional about it. Anyway, that should be pretty much alright. Let's Still a lot more work we still need to do here. How many more trapdoors? 31. This is not going to finish this entire area whatsoever. Alright. Close all the trapdoors here. There we go. Alright. And we only have 4 left. So it's time for us to go back to more tree chopping. I almost said tree mining. And that would be completely wrong in every single way. Alright, time for some more tree chopping. It's, well, only 1 tree seems to have grown. That's not helpful for those saplings. But anyway, trying to get some more trees. Is that playing for fun? You felt like it's a project that you must do. I mean, it's a combination of both. There's still some fun in working on those types of projects, but after a while, as the scale keeps getting bigger and bigger, you realize more dauntingly that it's getting a little bit more tedious and there's a lot more work you have to keep doing. But there was a routine in place for me to get those completed in some ways. But of course, once the hardcore world died, I don't have to follow those same routines again. It's actually easy for me to ooh, chicken. It actually was pretty easy for me to set up a sort of routine from all of that. All of those very tedious projects and whatnot, but at the same time it was pretty fatiguing. But it doesn't mean it was completely devoid of any sort of fun. There was actually a couple of fun moments that we did working on those projects. But there's just a lot of work to do. Alright. Let's keep destroying these stupid trees. I hate these branching off oak trees. Okay, let's keep going. Gotta keep going. Still have a lot of trapdoors I need to make. I don't think there is a villager that actually would sell us some type of wood or trapdoor as far as I know. Which is not going to be helpful as always. I'm actually kind of tempted to just make the bottom layer of trapdoors just iron freaking bloody fricks. Just iron trapdoors instead of regular trapdoors. Because hey, at least they don't have to be powered, but at the same time, I don't know how much of a saving that will be. But considering that I have an iron farm, I think it would be wise for both for my sanity and resource management that we just completely, yeah, we should probably just line up all the ceiling trapdoors that would just always be flat to be just replaced by iron trapdoors. That would also save us a lot of time and, yeah, patience getting all the trapdoors we needed from destroying forests. But since we have iron farm set up, that could kind of work. We cannot just put iron trapdoors though on the edges, so we have to still use wood for that, but that'll save us a lot of time and resources. Anyway, why the frick something opened over here? 𝗦cie𝗰𝗶𝗹 hope you're doing pretty nice. I don't know if I can pronounce the name correctly in general, but hope you're doing pretty nice though, VM1T girl. And also 𝗦toasty, hope you're doing pretty nice so far, 𝗦toasty. Hope you're doing pretty nice so far, mate. Okay. Throw this out for now. I mean, the saplings I will still need to keep because I still need to get a lot more oak logs, but whatever. Oh, Vomit Girl, or V, how are you? That makes a lot more sense. I'm doing pretty well so far. Hope you're also having a pretty nice day as well, Vomit Girl. That explains why it's spelled a bit differently, I guess, as well. But yeah, hope your day's also doing pretty nice. Alright, there we go. I definitely would need to get some more water. This poor water ball is getting completely gnarly drained out of water here. There's still some water left. And now it's gone. There just really isn't that much left. Yeah, it's completely empty now. So I can't even do any more stay hydrated. So if someone does redeem a stay hydrated sort of thing, I have to still have to get some more freaking water. That's gonna be lovely. Your voice sounds tired, mate. It's because of how hot this stupid room is. I actually have a lot of energy, but thanks to how freaking hot this stupid room is, even with all the windows open and my door closed because I don't want my freaking siblings to hear me go live, it's still boiling hot. And yeah, I don't know what the temperature is in this room. but it is kind of slowly becoming unbearable. But my voice is completely fine as far as I know. I actually have like a lot of capacity to still keep talking and still play the game. It's just that I just would get tired from like how much heat it is in this stupid room. I don't even have air conditioning, so my life is just completely dead during summer. But yeah, so far my voice is doing alright. My energy levels, would vary because of how freaking warm this room is. But then again, I drank coffee, and I also took a nap a few hours earlier. And I'm also not completely tired and wanting to get some sleep right now, so it's pretty much just the heat. If the heat can just piss off, that'll be nice, honestly. Alright, let's keep going over here. Chop down all the trees. Chop down all the trees. I'm out of ideas of what else to say or commentate anymore. At least we're able to still, like, make conversations in the chat. Alright, there we go. Were people near you damaged by the floods and hurricane? Since I was like living in like not far inland, but like also like uphill, we didn't really get too affected by the floods and whatnot. The winds were pretty scary, but as far as I know, I don't think there was any major amounts of damage that happened in my sort of suburb. So I think we're pretty much like lucky to be unscathed by that, but a lot of others weren't. Anyway, this is a good stream today. At least you guys are able to chill for a bit, so that's always good to hear. Chill vibes. Is this stream sponsored by HelloFresh? If you do exclamation mark HelloFresh in the chat, you're able to get 175. You're able to like have a nice sort of link that allows you to get 175 New Zealand dollars off your first 5 boxes if you want to subscribe to like the HelloFresh family. Do exclamation mark HelloFresh again to see that nice sort of referral code, or just put HFFox into the promo or referral input thing whenever you sign up into the HelloFresh family. That way you get 175 New Zealand dollars off, or 100 USD off from like your first 5 boxes into join the first plan that you would make. I cannot become a salesman. That's all I can really say about that. Yes, FoxNZ, I've heard about the name being released about the Trails and Tales update. I mean, I can't wait for people to start complaining. There isn't so much trails in the game. There's only like this very simple path block. How dare they call it the Trails and Tales if there's not that much trails? I swear to God. I swear to God, that's literally what people are going to start saying with that name being released. I actually would not be surprised if people are going to be saying that when that name release was made, because other than that, it would make a lot of sense for why the name was chosen in the first place. But yeah, I can't wait for people to complain that there isn't that many trails in the game, I swear to God. It's just going to be really, really annoying if that happens, but hopefully that's not going to be the case. But I'm not going to be surprised if some bored idiots are going to be doing that. Anyway, overall, I'm pretty neutral about the name, though. It's actually pretty nicely chosen. What other messages have I missed here? How you doing, by the way, big fella Simon? Hope your day is doing pretty nice. Can you please stop sleeping in my bed, you stupid villager? Okay, anyway. Also, incoming ad break to those who are not part of the Fox Squad, so you might see some, like, mid-roll ads in the next few minutes. Just a little bit of a heads up about that. I thought I was, like, eating food. Or, like, holding, like, my food on my hotbar. And that's why you should always use your eyes when it comes to doing literally anything. Yeah, I know the villager is sleeping, but that's my freaking bed. I did not allow, like, villagers to just take my bed as their own sort of, like, accommodation. Get out of here, I'm kidding. Good old pathfinding AI just chose that bed as, like, their new sleeping place. Alright, so we got roughly around 4 and something amount of stacks of, like, logs, which is not enough, but whatever. Better than nothing, I guess. Let me just quickly plant off all the rest of the saplings somewhere. Where do we want to put all these saplings? Oh, they haven't even freaking grown. Oh, well, no. None of these trees have grown. Like, I know someone's gonna say, like, if you put, like, the saplings right next to each other, they'll not grow efficiently or whatnot, but they will still grow. Yeah, they can still grow. So, honestly, it's just kind of bewildering to see how slow they can be when it comes to, like, growing up, but whatever. Probably it's at our proximity away from, like, the saplings that might be affecting it. It is a pretty far location away from, like, the creeper farm, so could be that. Anyway, how you doing, by the way, Fulu Craft? Hope you're doing pretty nice so far, Fulu. Hope you guys have been doing pretty well. What are messages I missed here? Everyone just talking about what ads they got. Amazing. Alright, get ourselves some more trapdoors. And hopefully we'll be able to get somewhat of a large amount, I hope. Hey, more chickens, let's go. Okay, anyway. Don't need apples. Sticks can just return back over there. And we're just gonna keep ourselves making more trapdoors. What could possibly go wrong for now? Anyway, I hate this. What you need your trapdoors for? We need a lot of trapdoors for working on a creeper farm. So that's why we need the trapdoors. Otherwise, we'll be forever in pain. Alright, so let's get back to work. NZ weather is annoying, I agree. I mean, specifically this summer has been really annoying and very whack. So hopefully it would probably get better in autumn? Maybe? Anyway, what are you building? We're currently working on a creeper farm, so that's what we're doing right now. That's why the trapdoor arrangements are something like this. So we're just gonna have to, like, fold this like so. And then going off of that iron, like, trapdoor idea, I'll need to, like, get rid of all the trapdoors that are beneath this level over here. Because luckily we did not put it on that level. And then replace it with, like, iron trapdoors. Because at least it'll still... like, iron trapdoors will be able to still be flat when placed on the ceiling. And we need just some sort of trapdoor on the ceiling without having to resort to wood, so that's gonna be the only option we have. Alright. Trapdoors there everywhere. Alright, see you later then, 𝗦cie. I'll see you next time, I guess. Demon says it's already autumn for me. I mean, technically here in New Zealand is also technically autumn. But the problem is that, like, autumn, in terms of, like, right now, is currently boiling hot. So, not helpful. Definitely not helpful. Alright, bye, Toasty, indeed. But yeah, thank you, New Zealand weather, for still being very whack. There's going to be definitely, like, a huge drag, not drag, but, like, a delay in the change of temperature with seasons changing. So, I'm not expecting things to get any colder yet until probably April. But man, am I wanting to, like, have, like, the cold temperatures back? Because I hate the heat so much. Alright, so let's go and fill this over here. Anyway, it's the same in Australia, so that's pretty fair. I mean, yeah, Australia is also, like, dealing with the same seasons as we are, but probably not the weather, hopefully. Hope. Because weather is still pretty whack here in Auckland. Well, not really as whack as in the past few weeks, but still. Still pretty yikes. Okay, that should be hopefully all the platforms now with their trapdoors on the edges. Yep, things are looking pretty good. So now we have to do the next tedious process of getting rid of all the trapdoors on the bottom over here and replacing it with iron trapdoors. If that is, we can get, like, a lot of iron trapdoors. Let me quickly see if we can try and get that first. And then we'll continue on. Got a lot of resource management. Okay, let me just quickly put the leads over there. Why not? Anyway, it was cold in the morning and now it's very hot now. Thank you, temperatures. And freaking seasons. Climate change is crazy. This summer had a lot of rain compared to the past. Because welcome to living in Auckland. I think some people here live in Auckland anyway, so we can kind of relate in some ways. Well, Doja isn't, but still pretty yikes though with the floods. Rainy season is also very yikes. Alright. Actually, it's technically more cheaper to, like, make a crap ton of, like, iron trapdoors than, like, regular trapdoors made out of wood. Because it actually involves, like, less materials, but whatever. We'll see how things would go. I don't know why the farm isn't working for this, unless we re-harvested everything around through here. How are you guys doing so far? Are you guys still panicking? You guys are still panicking. Perfect. At least we know that's not the problem. Maybe I, like, completely, like, drained off this entire iron farm. I think I probably did. Yeah. So we'll fix that up real quick. Throw this away. Get more trapdoors out of here. Can you use iron trapdoors in your creeper farm? Because I have double chests full of iron blocks, but no wood. Yeah, that's what I'm currently doing right now. And I just had this big brain moment that, hey, we can use probably like a lot of trapdoors to put in like the ceiling portions of each platform instead of like regular wood. That would honestly make a lot more sense. So that's basically what we're doing right now, ad bash. Anyway, how you doing, I can't speak properly anymore. How you doing, by the way, 𝗦cie? Welcome back. Haven't seen you in quite a while. Hope you're doing pretty alright. Alright, get some more of these. What other messages have I missed here? I hate Auckland traffic. One reason I will never want to live there. Fair enough. I mean, there's always public transportation, but then again, public transportation isn't really amazing either. But at the same time, it depends on also where you live. If you live, like, right into the CBD, it's actually not as bad. But, yeah. Gotta love dealing with traffic. And apparently, some people think that we should just keep upgrading our roads instead of actually dealing with, like, the problems of traffic, which is way too many cars and whatnot. But no, we have to focus on roads. Gotta love our freaking bloody, like, city management. Alright, see you later then, dummies. Hope to see you next time. I'm trying to like get some poppies in order to make sure that the item filtering stuff is still working, because I kind of messed up in some ways. But overall, everything is looking to be pretty much good. Alright, back over here. And then we'll just fill that in and then fill the rest of that. Perfect. Okay, we'll leave you guys just doing stuff over there, I guess. More of those. And I know I left some iron blocks somewhere over here. So we can still make some more, like, trapdoors over here as well. There we go. Pretty nice. Okay, now we have to replace all of the trapdoors around here that we placed earlier, and then replace them with iron trapdoors. Yay! I'm not in pain, but at the same time, this should hopefully also save us a lot of pain in the future, maybe, but we'll see. Anyway, this is going to be a headache. I mean, I already got used to like having to deal with tedious sort of tasks like these, so you know what, I'm just gonna have to deal with it. I mean, that's the reason why I'm live streaming all these sort of things. When I did like did a creeper farm off stream, that was extremely tedious and boring. So thank God I'm actually going live while doing all of this. At least I can talk to somebody while I'm working on like some very tedious work. Alright, there we go. That should be pretty much alright. So now we just replace it with iron trapdoors and see what happens. This should work perfectly fine anyway. It's still the same profile as like regular trapdoors. I mean, it's all the only difference is that it's made out of iron and you have to use like a redstone signal to open it. But hey, at least it kind of fits. It also looks a lot more nicer than like just wood all over the place in the ceiling as well. So honestly, I would prefer the look of like iron trapdoors to regular trapdoors for the ceiling area here. Where's your accent from? That's a very good question, because a lot of people, especially those who live in New Zealand, cannot tell that this is not a Kiwi accent. That's one thing for sure. But even though I've been living in New Zealand for well over 15 years, it just sounds whatever, honestly. I don't think anyone can easily discern where I'm from just based off my voice. My voice is just extremely multinational, I guess, in terms of where its origins of an accent is from. In other words, I have no idea what the frick my accent is. I think it's mainly like an international-based accent, I guess, but I don't know. I never really stick to like a single accent anyway. Oh, last year I had an accent, so that's interesting, a demon. Is there a helicopter flying over my house right now? I don't want to get swatted IRL, please. It's like a turboprop plane. In that case, why? I have no idea. I love having to clean up all these trapdoors. Does it add extra time to the work I need to do? Yep, but it was hopefully gonna save the amount of resources we ever would need for trapdoors in general. Then again, we also would probably have to like turn a lot of like iron into, yeah. It's probably gonna be also very tedious in terms of like getting all the iron trapdoors as well, but whatever. At least we have like an iron farm working in the background. Or 3 of them, to be more specific. Okay, let's start laying this out again. Nope. Why does it always have to be the edges that always act so freaking weird? The 250,000 channel point rewards end stream is crazy, and no one has ever redeemed it, so... Anyway, Demon says, what's your favorite food? That is honestly a very good question, because I don't usually pick very big favorites when it comes to, like, foods. I guess, like, some types of Japanese food, like ramen and stuff like that, and also their katsu chicken is always really good. There's also, like, nicely slow roasted, like, pork belly, or, I don't know, like, also, like, soft, like, a pork belly or something like that. Those are really, really nice. There's, like, a multitude of, like, foods I like, but I can't really pick a favorite, because there's always a caveat in some, like, the choices I make. So, it's just some ideas I can give. Mine is honey, which is honestly pretty pog for you. Still need to figure out if, like, some honey flavors I would actually like, because when I last tried honey, it's just had this very wacky, like, taste to it. Probably will try, like, some honeys, yeah, probably would have to, like, try, like, eating some honey again later on, because it actually helps out with, like, your voice quite a bit. So trying to find, like, some pretty good blend of honey that could work pretty well for drinks and whatnot will be pretty nice. Yeah, Manuka is pretty good. Native to New Zealand as well, which is always pretty pog. Honey's gonna heal your wounds. I don't think it's completely able to do that, but it is pretty helpful in some ways in soothing, like, parts of your body. Anyway, hello Fox, I'm at a sleepover with a friend, says Kalo. So I hope you're doing pretty nice so far, Kalo, and hopefully you're doing okay. Okay, I'm tempted. It's so freaking warm in this room, I hate it. So I'm turning up the fan. Rest in peace, audio quality, I don't care. It's so freaking warm. Okay, anyway, continuing on with our work. Anyway, hot lemon and honey drink is always good, so that's pretty good to hear. I don't know if I would enjoy like a nice hot lemon and honey drink, but who knows. I probably would experiment with like some drinks that would work pretty well with honey. Alright. Anyway, it's yum. Fair enough. Okay. So I have to like fit in all the areas around through here. Oh god. This is just becoming a honey conversation all of a sudden. Alright, there we go. Favorite fruit? I honestly don't know. Some fruits really have like very weird textures and flavors. So far the only one that is somewhat consistent that I like is always orange. But since I'm like, again, sensory sort of eater or whatever like that, I don't usually eat a lot of fruits. For whatever reason, like, yeah, like whenever like people like tell me to like try fruits, whenever I like eat some like grapes or whatnot, it just feels weird. And the taste doesn't really help. Is it normal to mine 100,000 quartz? I mean, if you're trying to like get a lot of quartz for, I don't know, observers or under other types of like redstone stuff, then sure. What's the most said word you said this year? Mine is true. Well, there's a lot of candidates. For me, for me personally, there's like, like, whack, bruh, What other words do I often commonly say? Not boop. Boop is actually not as common as I would always want to say. Like, so like, whack, bruh, frick, shite, I guess. But there isn't really, yeah, I can't think of any other, like, very common words I also would say. Then again, I don't even know if there's, like, a way we can actually, like, easily, like, know. There should be, like, some sort of, like, AI-powered tool or something that analyzes, like, all the Twitch streams that you've made and hear what exactly is your most common word you said in your streams or whatnot. Like, there should be, like, a tool out there, but then again, it also would be very tedious to go through, like, hours and hours of footage and all that stuff to see what is your most, like, said word, but then again, I have no idea. It could be possible, though, considering that there's, like, a lot of tools that are being made each day. Also, HelloFresh, indeed. Doja says, are you a mod? Who knows? Okay, let's go and sort this area out. Da-da-da. God, there's so many freaking areas we still need to fill in with freaking iron trapdoors. Just iron traps all over the place. And we're out of iron trapdoors. Big sad. Luckily, we still have a few bits of iron somewhere that we can translate into trapdoors, but at the same time, I don't know if it's really available. I mean, we could turn, yeah, we could turn some of these into like normal iron and trapdoors. I mean, I have an entire shulker box dedicated towards iron, so that could work. We need so much iron still as well. So at least we know that we have like 2 bottlenecks now. Our iron farm is still not as fast as we want to, and we still probably would need a lot of wood for all the regular trapdoors, for all the edges and whatnot. In that case, we're still in pain. We're still forever in pain, and I hate that. Okay, where's the space that we forgot to fill in? Was it this? Or was it? I think it was this one, yeah. Have I ever tried rock melon? I don't think so. It's been a while since I've tried like a lot of different fruits, but I don't think I've ever tried rock melon. Hopefully. I don't know, honestly. Alright, so anyway. I'll just quickly dump the rest of this down over here. And then we can continue on with the rest of the trapdoor stuff. Wait, we still need to... We still need to like put trapdoors in the ceiling over here. The pain. Okay, anyway, that's fine. That's fine. It's not like we, like, wasted so much iron or used up so much iron for this. Definitely not. That's definitely not painful. Definitely not. I don't see how this is painful at all. Ah, frick. Anyway, nice stretch. Thank you very much, Paul. Also, forgot to put carpet on top of the freaking blocks over there. I'm an idiot. A freaking idiot. Let me just quickly get that sorted out. Alright. I guess we'll just have to, deal with that later on, I guess. Carpet on top over here. Would it be wise to get the platforms first of all sorted out before we add just nothing but trapdoors all the time? Or I feel like that'll be a bit too tedious though. Let's better do it one layer at a time, I guess. Alright. Carpet over here. Oh my god. I need a lot more carpet than this. Please, thank you. Alright, so let's go back over here. Gotta love working on farms like these. And heck, we're still not even close to finishing this, because there's so much stuff that still needs to be placed down in terms of farms. It's so whack. Very intricate, though. Not complex, though. I love Minecraft Hardcore because it's so easy until you become too complacent and then you die to something really stupid. It's often a trap that people would think that the game is pretty easy at like hardcore mode, because after a while they often like lose their guard and then something very whack happens. Alright. Just keep going around through here. And also there's a challenge of also maintaining motivation to keep playing hardcore as well. I think like a lot of hardcore worlds often just people just being stuck in limbo because they just don't know what to do, or there really isn't that much stuff they want to do in the game. It's probably like a common way like a lot of hardcore worlds just don't progress or aren't as active as they used to be. Anyway, Let's quickly get some rest again. Move out of the way. See you later then, Vomit Girl. Hopefully see you next time. Be sure to get some good rest as well, mate. Okay. How much more stuff we still need to deal with? Vomit Girl as well. Welcome to the Fox Army. I think we're pretty much good in terms of, like, stuff, except for, like, the, you know, trapdoors underneath the ceiling over here, but that's, we'll worry about that later on. In the meantime, let's quickly, like, set up the carpet patterns on the top layer over here, or the top floor over here, and see how things would go. God, we need so much more wool again. So probably would dedicate the rest of the stream maybe for, like, gathering the rest of the materials needed for this. Because this is still pretty damn tedious. Oh, whoops. This really made me question, why the frick am I making 4 of these? Why am I making 4 of these when one could also be somewhat sufficient? But then again, I also want like a lot of gunpowder without having to like AFK all the time. So yeah, that's just me. All right, more over here. I guess I just really want like myself to suffer all the time. There we go. So far, so good on the edges around here. I'm going to quickly add some more stuff here. Learning how to count by yours truly. Anyway, I haven't died in my hardcore world yet, but it's gonna be stupid to for me to die. So we'll see what happens. You will be surprised on like how many wacky ways you can like loot your hardcore world. So there's always something. All right, looks good. Whoops. Trying to make sure that the edges are completely cleaned up. Or not cleaned up, like arranged correctly. Right, there we go, that's pattern's fine. Somehow I'm able to fully memorize all the steps that we need to do to get this fully sorted out. I mean, then again, I've built these creeper farms before anyway. I've built these before in the past, so once you really got like the pattern in your head, you're pretty much like good to go in terms of like making this into like a sort of routine. All right. Yeah, let's put the trapdoors on the edges over here. That's a bit too far. There we go. I need some rails so that way we can start moving more cats again. All right. Ow. I'll be punishing myself if I die. I have to eat something really hot. Oh god. I mean, that's a pretty interesting challenge for you to deal with in terms of maintaining like your own sort of like you know, survivability. Good old punishments, you know. All right. I mean, honestly, like, props to you for having like a punishment for you being too like what's the word, laid back in a hardcore world and then dying to something stupid. At least you have like a proper punishment for you to like inflict if you do suddenly become like too complacent on that. Good sort of motivating factor as well. Okay, so I need some more iron in order to make some mine carts for the cats to stay inside. So I need to get that. That should be fine. So let's get some more of these. How many do we need? We just only need 16 for now. It's nice that the iron farms are still working perfectly fine as it is. Okay, so we need some mine carts so we can move the next slot of cats. And hopefully we should be pretty much good. How the frick is that not enough? What? Did I miscalculate? How many do I need? Okay, whatever. It doesn't matter. Still have like plenty of like iron left over. Okay. I guess my brain was pretty much dead. So I wasn't able to count. I think it was like 5 and I thought it was like 4. Oh my god. I'm so good at count. I'm so good at math. So good at freaking math. Okay, no, I do not want to make a bucket. That's not really something I want to make. Alright, 4 new cats. You're gonna come with me on top of this wacky platform. What could possibly go wrong? Okay, anyway. Go. How dare you resist me? I'm trying to tell you to get inside the freaking minecart, thank you. No, you cannot just drift away. No. Drifting away is not allowed. Get onto the railway. Get onto your railway track. No. No. Okay, this is gonna be whack. Alright, let's try this again. Get inside. Thank you. See, it wasn't that hard. No. See, it wasn't that hard, right? Right. Anyway, let's continue on. Playing Minecraft can be so frustrating, so I just keep inventory on. Amazing. Where the frick are the cats now? Are they, like, falling off or something like that? Please teleport up. Please teleport up. I would like you not to die. That's ideal. Where's all my cats? 1, 2. Where's my 3rd cat? 1, 2. I only got 2 cats. Did the other one just die? The frick? Did my cat just suddenly, like, perish? Okay. At least we got some cats back. That's an accomplishment. This is getting a lot more harder now that this thing is getting a little bit higher. At least they're not dying, I hope. I hope they're not dying to something really stupid. Hopefully not fall damage, because that's something I don't want to deal with. There's our cats. Alright. Get inside the minecart. Then we fill this in, and then we have, like, one last cat to put inside your own platform. Good kitty. They can't die for fall damage. As far as I know, I think they don't hopefully die from fall damage. But then again, I've seen incidents where they probably would. I mean, I think that's the reason why 𝗏𝗟 cannot, like, yeah, I've seen 𝗏𝗟 move like a cat, and he had to be forced to not be using fireworks all the time. So I'm a feeling that they do also take fall damage, but probably is not as bad as, like, other mobs. They're just like, they're still fall damage, but much more reduced. But yeah, I don't know about, like, about the fact that they would not take fall damage. I know they still do. Alright, anyway. Let's put this back over here. That should be all sorted out now. That's the 3rd level done. So we managed to, like, work on 3 levels. Incredible. In the span of, like, 1 hour and 46 minutes, we managed to put up 3 levels on each of the Blade modules. Not tedious, again, whatsoever. Yeah, we're still far away from, like, all the stuff we still need to finish. But anyway, let's also get some glass ready. We probably can just dump all the trapdoors here for now. Gotta love this track. Okay, anyway. Got some more of these. On the dripstone and the void. They can freeze to death. I can confirm. Okay. Anyway, let's keep going. Let's keep doing the hardcore thing. Raise up the edges over here. So yeah, probably we'll stick to 5 levels for now as a way of, like, testing to make sure that nothing is completely and utterly scuffed. And then if we somehow have the patience and the time and the resources, we can probably raise it up to, like, 10 levels. But then again, I think 10 levels is probably a bit too overkill. So maybe we'll just aim for 5 and see what happens. Whether that's good enough or not, but I have no idea. Alright. Okay. I have to kill 10 wither skeletons, which is interesting. I mean, then again, if you have smite, that wouldn't be a huge problem, but okay. Interesting challenges, as always. There we go. We'll just keep going with this sort of momentum. Or blazers. So you just have to kill 10, like, nether mobs, which is, again, not too difficult, but can be finicky depending on how you frame yourself. Alright. Alright, there we go. How do I add day and the coordinates into Minecraft, such as like in the bottom right? I'm using a fabric mod by the name of World Time that allows me to show off stuff like that. But yeah, you would have to like install fabric if you want to like install these types of cosmetic or UI mods. They're pretty handy though, so it's up to you if you want to go onto like the fabric train on playing Minecraft and stuff like that. But yeah, it is still modern Minecraft though. If you're playing on Bedrock though, you guys do have like an overlay sort of like thing that kind of mimics that, so should be fine, I guess. Alright, can we please get some sleep so that way I don't die to more wacky mobs? And please do not try and sleep on my bed again, Gabby. I mean, you will still try, but get wrecked, I guess. Day 357, and yeah, we're still working on this. I'm gonna probably, like, is there a way you can fail the day 100 sort of thing? I mean, I guess if you die. But at the same time, if I ever make those sort of like day 100 videos, which I will never do, yeah, it will be very messed up in every single 100-day milestone. This really gives me a lot of Sonic Rush vibes, and I really like it for that. Okay, that looks pretty good. There we go. Still have a lot of glass edges that still need to raise up, so I need more white glass. Luckily, I do have like a reservoir of like, or reserve mainly of like glass that we can use, so at least I don't have to worry about glass. Oh, great. Alright, there we go. Should be fine for these corners here, so this one module here still needs to be done. It definitely is easier without like the middle platform to get these edges sorted out. So that's good, I guess. All we have to do is just fit this all in, and then we have to work on the main platform. What could possibly go wrong while doing all that? Mass Gamer, welcome back again. Alright. Alright, we need a lot of glass. Or white glass, specifically. So hopefully there's some glass we can try and take and use. There's some over here, so that's also helpful. Die shulker boxes over here. Alright, there we go. These 5 can just stay here, I guess. Don't know what to really do with them. Alright, you do what you need to do then, Demon Fox. Or Foxy. You do what you need to do. Work on that nice trading farm. Yeah, I'm just super used to just calling people by their username anyway. Anyway, what are you making? Or 𝗦cie𝗰𝗶𝗹 𝗟𝗶. We're currently working on a creeper farm. So that's what we're doing right now. And hopefully it's not going to cause much problems, but as far as I know, this pattern and system should work perfectly fine once we get everything set up, so hopefully we should be fine. Oh god, it's so warm in this room. I hate it so much. But there's still a lot of work we still need to do. Okay, last corner. Yep, that should be all leveled up then. Alright. Should I put the trapdoors in first, or would it be wiser if I just wait until later? I guess we can just make the main platform, get the main platform in first, and then we'll worry about the rest. That way it'll just somewhat streamline the process. I also blocked up all the glass up, so I can't even use... I had to get up using fireworks. Lovely, good job, me. I have I can't speak properly. I have science finals tomorrow, and I'm freaking out. I need help. Have you considered talking to, like, a sort of tutor or your teacher in terms of, like, the questions that you have struggling with? And see if they can actually provide you the resource material, or sort of, like, not just the answers, but, like, the, sort of, places for you to search for, like, answers as well for other questions you're kind of confused on. Like literally, like, the teacher's job is to help you. So you probably would, like, have a higher chance of, like, succeeding by asking. Yeah, you can also talk to your classmates and stuff like that, but you can also, like, you know, ask, like, people that are very knowledgeable about the subjects. Alright, anyway. Am I lighting up? Yeah, I already lightened up this area, so that's fine. I probably should light up this area. I forgot to, like, light up this freaking floor. Because that'll be, you know, good for making sure that mobs do not spawn. Ideally. Alright, there we go. Torches everywhere. No, I'm prepared, but I suggest that. Anyway, group study, thanks if you're able to find people that you can do a group study with. I actually would put caution on, like, doing group studies for the reason that, like, you're still, like, people that are, like, not 100% experienced with, like, or, like, sure about sort of things, and then you're just passing ideas to each other, which may or may not be the answer to the thing that you're looking for. So the reason why I'm, like, still kind of wary about, like, using group study as, like, a way of, like, getting prepared and stuff like that is that sometimes you can pass off, like, wrong answers and think it's still correct and have people validate that it's correct, but it's not. It depends really a lot, but, like, it's a, yeah, it's a bit of a risk that you'll have to take, though. Alright, oh my gosh. Let's quickly sort this out. Shouldn't use in tinted glass since that will help improve rates? Not really. But in glass around through here are like so far the platform itself would be like avoided once we add like a huge ass roof. This area will be completely dark anyway. So even though there's glass over here, we'll be adding like a huge ass roof to make sure that it would stay dark. So we'll be fine anyway. Good old exam fear. You'll love that whenever that happens. Or exam anxiety, I think that's what it's called. Or final anxiety. I actually would consider like getting tinted glass for like a decoration piece on the roof, but then again, getting amethyst is such a pain in the arse as well. Like having to like farm and like harvest them all the time. Like finding it is not hard. It's actually just getting the amethyst that you would need is actually pretty hard. So until we sort that out. If you really need to help, like, get over that sort of exam fear, if you haven't really done, like, a lot of practice, sort of tests and stuff like that, that actually does help you quite a lot, because at least you know the sort of, like, in some sort of way of insight out of, like, the, how the paper is structured or how the final is structured, so that way you can know what to expect out of, like, the exam that you're facing, so at least it helps a little bit with your anxiety. That actually did help me quite a lot, considering that like the tests I'd taken in the past for high school were kind of standardized, so all of the past papers were published as well. So it's very helpful for like knowing what is the structure that we need to get ready for, or what the exam is structured, and how we can arrange our time and whatnot. But then again, it varies between country to country and curriculum to curriculum. So I have no idea exactly what your exams will be structured as, but you can try using that method. Alright. I'm getting anxious by just mentioning it. Fair enough. Before online school, I had no fear, then bam, online school, which is interesting. Guess there's more pressure because you are not getting, like, physical help, I guess? I have no idea, honestly. Don't know how that sort of fear would just be, like, initiated from just online school. Alright, there we go, and I'm out of frame blocks. Ow! Okay, that is totally deserved by me, and I'm also out of stone bricks in general. Well, time to make ourselves some more. Alright, that's all empty, so we can start getting rid of all of these blocks. Perfect. At least we're not going to run out of stone bricks anytime soon. Alright, there we go. Do. That level's good. Keep on. Oh my god. Get back over here. It's always the middle platform that's always the most finickiest to like set up. I want to build like a ring first, or try to like force myself to always keep building a ring first, but I always keep like focusing on one edge and then just going off from there, which is not ideal. There we go, speed bridge tactics. Nope, that's not what I want. And that fell all the way down over there. Great. Great. And that also fell down over there. Thank you very much. Appreciate that game. Oh my god. And that also fell down. I love my life when it comes to building this sort of things. How you doing, by the way, Razor? Hope you're doing pretty nice so far, by the way. Honestly, if I want to really accelerate the rates of this farm, I could just build like a nether grinder and let them just teleport over there, so that way it doesn't affect the overworld spawn cap. But then again, that would probably be way too overpowered for what I would ever need it for, so probably don't want to get this to be overkill in so many ways. Alright, looking pretty good on the next level. So far we got 4 levels almost fully set up. We still need more iron for like the second level to be filled up with trapdoors. So we are falling a little bit behind on resources, but whatever. Can we please go to sleep? The sun is clearly setting right now. Game. Thank you. Alright, dump in the rest of the bricks that I don't need. Do I still need glass? I probably don't need glass. Trapdoors and carpet. Oh, we probably will need more wool as well. That's lovely. At least we have somewhat of a sheep farm, so at least we can utilize that, I guess. Do bow 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 bow. Oh my god. So good at placing down trapdoors. Bow bow. Just love myself just like following along with like the melody of the track. Alright, there we go. Can I ask question mark? Which I have no idea what Doja's gonna ask. And also I'm doing pretty nice, by the way, Razor. So far today's been very boiling hot, but other than that, everything's been pretty chill-yo. At least I didn't have to worry about university classes today, so I guess that's always a plus. But then again, it's whatever. Yeah, I can't jump over there even with jump boost too. Definitely a lot more finicky to work on like multiple like modules of creeper farms. I blame myself if I ever thought this was a very good idea. Alright, there we go. Can I ask, why is it not on full screen? I mean, I can play it on full screen, but after a while, you probably don't want me to just... Or, sorry, in my opinion, I don't know if you guys would just want to keep watching me in full screen doing the same thing over and over and over again. And it's just gets kind of tedious to keep watching after a while, so I kind of like having this sort of variety and overlays. Where you can just, like, see other stuff other than just me playing this, doing the same thing over and over again. Did anyone redeem Diamond Block besides me? I have no idea, because someone said like, did anyone redeem Diamond Block? And I said yes, and they just didn't do anything. So I have no idea. Full screen option is still a thing, though. It's not going to go any further away, especially if there's like a very intense situation, or very like a climatic situation, I guess. Because it's better to have like a full screen there than not, but for most grindy stuff like this, it would fit probably very well if I just do something a little bit more than just, you know, show off like the gameplay screen of me doing the same thing. Okay. I keep misplacing carpet like this like an idiot. Ah! Alright, so far that's good. Now we just have to fix up the rest of the things, maybe. Saving up for it, oh god. People are already saving up for more Diamond Block. Anyway, I already memorized the entire melody of the song. Alright, there we go. Trying to make this smooth as possible, but I'm failing so hard. There we go. That's the, like, smoothest sort of way of, like, placing down trapdoors that you can ever do. Oh my god. Suck at this. Do. Alright, there we go. Do. Oh, whoops. Oh my god. The story about complacency is also applied to builds and stuff like that, so always make sure you're able to like do things properly as well. How the frick does this look different? Did I misplace a block? What the frick? I missed 2 blocks. My god, I'm so bad at like checking things. We gotta fix that then. Get 2 blocks over here. Alright, so there's the culprit. Gotta fix that weird sort of like edge problem. Alright, there we go. Oh my god. Okay, let's fix that. Okay, you just do that. Okay, that's just bizarre. Gotta love playing this. Ah! Can I please just land on the platform? Okay. And this is why I kind of wish I had like a proper like scaffolding sort of thing around through here. But I don't want to craft like a crap ton of scaffolding. Probably use leaves or something like that maybe in the future if I want to like work on projects that are like this intricate on multiple levels. I have no idea. That's all set. That's all set. This is not completely a set, so let's finish this area off. And then after this, we'll probably do some more sheep shearing because I am running out of wool. And that's probably a good way to end things off for today's stream, I guess. Almost 14,000, so good luck indeed. So we'll see how things would go. Also, to those who are new to the Wacky streams, definitely would recommend you join the Very Wacky Discord server. Because that way you get notified of more of these wacky streams immediately when they go live. Just a little bit of a hot tip. Alright, so far in the span of 2 hours we managed to work on 4 floors. I mean a total of 16 I guess if you count like every single bloody like floor there is, but I mean there's a lot of work still left to do. I mean we're making pretty good progress though. Alright, let's say hello to our good old friends 𝗦cie𝗰𝗶𝗟 and quickly get some more wool because we are broke out of wool right now. So yeah, let's get some more wool. What could possibly go wrong? Anyway, 1 year, 4 months, and 20 days, nice. Alright, fly over here. Yep, over here. In the direction of where the 𝗦cie𝗰𝗶𝗹 biome is where our trading village is. Loaf has turned into a loaf. Amazing. Good job, Sir Mail, for monitoring the cat. Okay. Hello, sheep. Oh my god, you guys haven't even fully, like, got your wool back. Okay, anyway. I guess while we wait for the sheep to grow their wool back, we'll do some more fishing. Free fishing stream for everybody, because we can't just, like, do nothing while we wait for the sheep to grow back. So I guess we're just gonna be doing nothing for a while, because I'm broke out of wool. I mean, we could go and shear, like, wool all over the place, or sheep all over the place. Why did I say wool? But yeah, it's gonna be very tedious. So we're just gonna be fishing for a bit. Because why not? Break time indeed. Do. Do bum 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 bum. Bum 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 do. Always love listening to the Sonic Colors soundtrack. Alright, anyway. God, it's so free. I probably would need to, like, have my thermometer, like, get a new battery because it's dead for quite some time. But I definitely would need to, like, record the temperature of this room because I feel like it's more than 28 degrees Celsius here. It could be 27-ish, depending on how the humidity goes, but it's so weirdly warm and I hate it. Even with the freaking windows, it's even the windows open. The window should be wide open. It's wide open. The windows are literally wide open. And the air is still freaking, like, stuffy and warm AF. What? I don't understand thermodynamics whatsoever. Doja says their phone is going to die. Charge it. Anyway, yes, I only hear papers. Apparently the loaf is currently doing some weird loafy things. I mean, again, any sort of loaf or cat would literally do that, and I'm not surprised. Alright. Are you guys finally done with your eating schedule, or is there literally no more grass blocks for you to eat? I don't see a lot of grass blocks, so that might be a bit of a problem. Wish it was an easier way to, like, kind of... I mean, I probably would have to expand the pen by, like, a little bit in order for them to have enough food to eat, so... yeah, I probably would need to do that pretty soon. Loaf is doing lo-fi things? I have no idea, honestly. Also, welcome back, 𝗦cije 𝗦𝗀𝗀. God, can't get the pitch right. Alright, anyway. Let's quickly get some more wood and get ourselves a bigger pen over there. Because it's currently beginning to struggle a little bit. I'm gonna steal some fences out of this village. I mean, no one really lives in this village that much anymore, so oh well. Hi, how you doing, by the way, Maria? Hope you're doing pretty nice, by the way. 𝗏𝗏 asked you something, I know, and I'm gonna ignore it. Let's go and find out where are some other fences I can steal. I mean, borrow. I mean, technically it's not stealing if it's kinda technically in the area, right? I mean, I'm tearing down this poor house, so... Anyway, swear there was, like, more, like, fenced-up areas around through here. But apparently there isn't. Very interesting. Okay, anyway, I'm gonna quickly go to sleep. Go back over here. Blonk. Yeah, okay, yep. Unless you want to, like, read what he suggested, I would probably suggest just don't follow it. Or just ignore it entirely. It's just not worth reading. And even giving a shite about. Alright, get some more of that. Hi, pig. Okay, get spare plank. And now we expand the pen. Let's see if we can try and, like, get some more room for these poor sheep to get some more grass. Alright, this direction. Over here. Is this even enough, like fences for this? I don't think so. Oh, just about. Okay. That's pretty good then. I don't know why I put the gate over... Okay, whatever. I'm gonna open this up. Open this up! Get your space and get some more grass. Alright, there we go. And now we let them all, like, eat. But before we let them all start to eat, let's quickly get some more shearing done. Still need, like, a large supply of wool anyway. WRC 9 for 5 euros, and I got WRC for 10 for 10 for 5 euros as well. What is WRC again? Because I completely forgot what it was. What it was supposed to be called in terms of an acronym. Yep, cut. This is basically the average life of a New Zealander in a nutshell. Kind of. Anyway. Go over here. Plop. And my Minecraft dog died. I don't even want to know how you even managed that. Oh well. I guess you have to kill, like, 10, like, major, like, Nether Fortress mobs, I guess. According to your sort of criteria. Fire. Amazing. I'm sure it's supposed to eat, like, hostiles. I completely forgot. Alright. Put the spare fences and the fence gate over here for now. Okay, so far we only got a stack and 11 pieces of wool. That is not a lot, but oh well. It's better than nothing now, but we'll just wait for all the sheep to regrow their wool. And, yeah, we'll see what happens. We have, like, I don't know, like another 10 more minutes. Don't mind waiting for a bit. Then again, I'm currently boiling alive, so I probably would end stream a bit in a few minutes, I guess. It's super freaking warm. Then again, we also ran out of ice cream, so I can't recover from this. Oh, well. Well, anyway, I guess that's kind of a you problem, I guess, Demon Foxy. That probably is a little bit of a you problem in terms of, like, bringing them to the nether. Big fat rip, though. Usually, if I have pets, I'll just leave them in, like, my base. And just don't let them don't bring them along. Because I know for a fact that their AI pathfinding is complete and utter dog shite. Get it? Because whatever. It's an absolute pain. What is this? A flame? Okay. It's just flame. I don't as a challenge, so... Okay. So you're bringing your dog along into the nether because if you don't, then you'll just fail the challenge. Okay, I guess. Just adding additional challenges and stuff like that. But it's just super, like, jank to just bring a dog around in some places. Anyway, that is very interesting, 𝗦cie𝗰𝗶𝗹 Good old complacency. That's why you don't be complacent all the time whenever you're playing some Minecraft block games.
Using all my points to do this, so, fun fact, a crocodile cannot stick its tongue out. Also, the genocide idea was good.
Very interesting sort of fact, and also no, the genocide idea is not good. I'm not even going to bring it up because I feel like that's going to probably start violating against the TOS of Twitch. And it's also probably very insensitive to keep going about that. Anyway, let's keep, anyway, a little bit of heads up about, like, the text-to-speech, though. Is now being able to be talked in Brian. So, yeah, just a little bit of heads up about that. Yeah, good old, like, genocide, apparently, according to, 𝗦cie𝗰𝗶𝗹. And I really just don't understand why I would want to go for that pathway. Especially he referred to someone who was infamous for doing said act. Because quote-unquote it's more, like, famous for I don't understand, honestly. I guess we can end the stream off with, like, a music review. So we'll probably do that 𝗦cie𝗰𝗶𝗹 later on at the end of the stream. Never heard of, like, chord hell whatsoever, so that'll be interesting. How you done a scuff HelloFresh ad, says Maria. I mean, so far I've already done, like, multiple like, source segments, but I don't need to do another one, luckily, because it's still part of, like, whatever the agreement was. Walk says, am I late? Yes, you are a bit late. I mean, yeah, it's like a few more minutes until we end the stream soon, because we're pretty much just winding down now, but overall we're doing okay. But anyway, at least you're here, I guess, the walks. What other messages have I missed? Because I literally have completely zoned out from, like, the chat, but I have no idea. Anyway, so we got a Power 4 book again. Why are we getting so many Power 4 books? And another Smite 4 book with Frostwalker 2. Okay, how come we're getting actually good enchantment books now? Whenever we got enchantment books back in, like, Season 6, they're always freaking trash. How the frick is it now good now? What the frick? This makes no sense. Remember the not scuffed stream? I don't remember a single stream that wasn't scuffed. I mean, yeah, definitely. I know a non-scuffed stream. Yeah, definitely. Anyway, what are we fishing for? Nothing in particular, because we're wasting time trying to wait for our sheep to, like, you know, get their wool back. And they currently are just... What the frick are they even trying to do? Okay, they're just scattered all over the place, and some of them are still not yet regrowing their wool. At least there are some of them that did, so let's quickly do another shearing attempt. Alright, there we go. I'm gonna hope leaving the fences over there in the middle of the farm is gonna also help with spreading the grass a little bit faster. So, you know, we get our, like, wool rates back faster in some ways, but who knows. Anyway, very lucky sea, apparently. It's not even a sea, it's a freaking pond. And there goes my shears, so rest in peace, shears, I guess. Oh no, whatever will we do once we ran out of shears? It's not like we can make another shear, you know? Oh no. Okay, anyway. Let's get some more shears. Do 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 do. Alright, get ourselves... Why do I want to make another freaking iron sword? Alright, anyway, it's because I have like 6 in my inventory. There we go. Give us some more wool. I don't know how much I would need in general, but I would still need a lot of wool. Anyway, luck of the pond. A very lucky pond indeed. Dun, 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 dun. Definitely would need to fish more often if I can get like a lot more better like loot from this one bloody pond. That is just a miracle. Alright. Keep that going around through here. And there we go. Now we just wait for the rest of the sheep to grow back their wool and see what happens in a few minutes' time. Moment of silence with those shears, indeed. Big fat rip. Oh well, anyway, continuing on. I like the new overlay, so that's pretty cool. It's able to like do some more like see some more interesting stuff while I'm doing the hardcore stuff. What other tracks have I not listened to in a while that I want to like play? Is there any good tracks that I haven't listened to in a good while? Ray Island, I mean, Ray Island's pretty good, but probably not fit very well for, like, energy. This one's pretty good, though. 660, I can't even say the band every single time because of its, like, sibilance tongue twister. 660. Fair enough, I guess. I never really listened to 660, though, but apparently it's a big, like, not really a big band, but it's like very popular here in New Zealand, mainly in students. But so far I haven't really like catch wind of it that much. What was the longest world I had? I had Hardcore World Season 6 last for 2 years, so that was the longest Hardcore World that I've ever had. So that's the record to beat, is until 2025, or actually no, 2024 I think. Yeah, 2024 is the year that we will have to break that record. So we'll see how things would go. Actually, it probably would be in 2000 and, I mean, it's technically 2024. So we'll see how things go. What do your friends call you in college? Why the frick do you want to know? I'm not gonna really share any of my personal details anyway. Whenever I share my first, like, name, people just keep calling my first name instead of, like, you know, Fox all the time, so I'll just keep silent on that. No one calls me FoxNZ, though. If anyone wants to call me by, like, anything IRL, they just call me Fox anyway. But no one says, like, FoxNZ, like, from start to finish. Only those who just do that as an ironic sort of thing for whatever reason. It's not really that funny anyway. Alright. We wait for a few more minutes, and then we'll see how things would go, I guess. I thought I could trick you into telling us your real name. That's not how it works, though. Oh well. That's a porva for you, I guess. I really love this remix. FoxNZ's too formal, fair enough. I mean, that's why I would always prefer being called Fox. Do they at least know you stream? I know a lot of my high school friends that already know that I stream, but they literally just don't care, which is good. I mean, they do actually care, but they aren't active viewers, you know, for probably good reasons anyway. Confirmed, FoxNZ name is Fox, oh my goodness. Like, it's already been, like an open secret that in high school that, like, I stream. Like, I think only a handful know that I'm actually a Twitch partner. And even if they, like, know that I'm a Twitch partner, they don't really care too much, honestly. So, it's just, yeah, cool. I know Fox. He is, like, doing streaming something or whatever like that. And some people actually did memes about me going on Season 7 for whatever reason, so... Whatever. But back when I was still on Season 6, people were wanting me to lose my hardcore world. It's so stupid. Anyway. So it was just an open secret, but literally no one cared, which is really good. But in university, I give zero mention. I would want no one. Absolutely no one. I mean, some people figure it out through Discord, so that kind of sucks. But I wanted absolutely no one in the general public know that I run, like, a Twitch channel. Even though I know some people in, like, other universities in Auckland that also run a Twitch channel and stuff like that. But yeah, I just keep it as, like, an open secret, I guess. Or a closed secret, depending on how you keep it, because it's just very creepy, as Maria has said. But yeah, it's just also very uncomfortable if people just say like online stuff IRL, because you know it's just treading a boundary that is just not supposed to be broken. It's super like weird, and that's why I also kind of like hate like, you know, people behaving like stuff that is like very popular online, like, you know, Fortnite dances and whatnot. It's just more cringy because you're trying to like bring like an online thing into like IRL, and it's just so freaking. There's like a boundary. I kind of like this sort of like separation between like online personalities versus like people like IRL, and if people start breaking that boundary, then it just gets very chaotic and very whack. Power 3 mending, meh. This poor leather piece and all the other stuff that I don't really care too much about. Should I do saddle hoarding? I probably wouldn't. It'll take so much space though. Truth or dare? Why do I want to do a truth or dare? Also, I don't think we'll probably allow anyone with like an alt account to still go through to a Discord server. Just for the sake of like also not having compromised accounts as well, if we ban one of them. Yeah, the particles look really nice. A bit distracting though, because it's hard to see whether or not you're gonna get a fish or not, but it's doable. It just adds a little bit extra immersion. The only problem is that if you go to like underwater like cave, or yeah, like an underground or just a cave in general with like a water sort of like feature or whatever like that, and it's raining, you can still see the puddles because there really isn't that very well built in logic into there. Because truth or dare is fun. We make the rules, no killing yourself in the world or exposing IRL things. Well, it depends on how the thing is structured anyway, because some things are still going to be kind of whack. I'm fine with truths anyway. I probably would just say truths. Because dares is often just me doing stupid stuff. So why don't I talk about some stupid stuff instead about my life, I guess. That isn't too IRL, though. When is next cat cam? I have no idea, honestly. I mean, technically the setup or like the overlay is set up to like have like a sort of shoulder cam or desktop cam again, and I actually kind of want to bring it back at some point in the future, but I don't have a permanent solution. So the answer is I literally don't know. I want to, but I don't know. Alright, I think we waited long enough. It's already like 9:30. Probably would need to get some rest soon, so I'm gonna do one last shear around through here. And hey, most of the sheep is able to like regrow their wool, which is really nice to see. Give me all your wool. Give me all your wool. Okay, anyway. What cat cam? I mean, it really isn't a cat cam because my cat keeps going all over the place. So there probably wouldn't be a proper cat cam. Or cat POV, because my cat loves to just go all over the place and just not settle in one place, unless she sleeps. But she only sleeps in the afternoon, so it's whatever. And then she always sleeps upside down like a human, so that's even more weird. So anyway, I'll probably figure out something maybe in the future, but for now I don't really have a very good solution to all that. Yeah, you can do exclamation mark. You can go through like the most viewed clip on the channel. And see the cat cam, which is pretty nice to see. Alright. I think that's probably like enough wool that we would probably need, I think. Actually, this is a very good surplus amount of wool. So I think we probably can just call it for today and start heading back, I guess. Since I think we got a good supply of wool in our hands. I hope. Hopefully that is more than enough wool that we would ever need. Alright, let's dump all the stuff around through here. I have so much fish and like enchanted books that actually are pretty damn useful, so we'll hold on to those later on. Alright, time to head back to our main building site. And thankfully we have like the power of rain to get there pretty fast. Whee! Oh, I love using the Riptide through rainstorms like this. Anyway, still have a lot of work to do. We still need to like get a lot more iron for like the for all the iron trapdoors we need to place down around through here. But pretty much we're on track to getting this done by next week. hopefully, and nothing would go horribly wrong while doing all of that. So anyway, if you want to see more of these wacky streams, again, I highly recommend you join the Very Wacky Discord server. That way you get notified. Where's my Blade Discord command? There we go. That way you get notified immediately when the next stream goes live, and you won't miss a stream ever, hopefully again, unless you disable notifications on your Discord server. In which case, why would you do that? Anyway, I'll see you guys again next time. I need to get some rest, so if you want to see more of these wacky streams again, join the Wacky Discord server. And also big thanks to HelloFresh for sponsoring this very wacky stream. Do !HelloFresh in the chat, so that way you get a nice referral link to get 175 New Zealand dollars off your first 5 boxes, or 50 New Zealand dollars off your first box. And also, you can also, like, also, what do you mean? Be careful, fills it pop the totem by doing that? What specifically? Because I completely missed out. What the frick did I miss in the stream? Anyway, do !HelloFresh, and we'll also do the museum review pretty soon as well, Sir Mail. But it is for the VOD viewers. Click on the link down below to get 175 New Zealand dollars off your first 5 boxes of HelloFresh, and yeah, definitely would recommend taking a look at that. But anyway, I'll see you guys again next time. Have a good evening, good morning, and a good afternoon, and I'll see you guys again pretty soon. And yeah, join the Wacky Discord server. Or your your kneecaps are going to be destroyed in Minecraft. That's why you should join the Wacky Discord server, so I don't do that to you.